All right, hey guys, welcome back to another episode of Hey Guys. All right, so today we're going to go over how to make a multi-view drawing in Onshape. Onshape makes it really easy to create a multi-view drawing. Maybe you need a multi-view drawing for to have a part manufactured or to do a presentation. It makes it really easy, and we're going to go through the first part of it here. All right, so to create a drawing, so I'm in my part studio. There's the part that I'm going to create a drawing of. All I need to do is go down here to where this plus sign button is and scroll up and go create drawing. Now, once I'm in here, I want to make sure that, that I select a right template. So we want ANSI A. We have two choices, millimeter, inch. Well, we made it in millimeters, so we want millimeters. So we're just going to make sure we're on no views and click OK. All right, as soon as this gets done thinking and it opens up, we'll see that we have our part already right here. Now, you might have a situation where you have multiple parts and you'll have to decide which part you want to make the multi-drawing of. But in this case, it's only one, so we're just going to click on that view and we're going to bring it in and we're going to click to set that first view. Now, this first view is the front view. Remember what we talked about with front views. Front views have to show the longest length, provide the most information, and have the least or no hidden lines. So that's why this view of this square column is the right view to place in this lower left-hand corner as the base or front view. So if yours isn't that, I'll show you in a minute how you can make it be the right one. Okay, so once I've clicked and placed it, look, when I start to pull away, I'm automatically placing my next view. So I want the right side view over here in the lower right hand corner. So I'm going to click to place that. Then I'm going to come back to my front view, click again, and then when I drag up, it will click, I'll click and it will place the top view directly above. All right, so important things about multi-view drawings is that all these views have to be in line with each other. In other words, this line is directly in line with the top over here, and this side edge is directly in line with that side edge. Nice thing about Onshape is it does it for you. All right, I need one more view, and that's my isometric view. So I can either click in this middle and drag up at an angle, and it will know that I'm going to be placing an ISO view. So I'll place that there. Or, if you'd rather, you can come up here to where it says Insert View, and that's where you can select a view. From here, you can click on this drop-down list and create isometric from there. But I don't want to do that, so I'm going to hit the X and close out of that. Now, looking at this, I feel like that ISO view might be a little bit too big. So to change that, I'm going to double-click on it, and that's going to open up this view properties. I could change which view again. I could rotate it, but I can also change the scale. So I'm going to change the scale from being 1:1, which is like regular size, normal size, to 1:2, which is basically half size. All right, now some people will say don't have that scale 1:2 on there, but I think if you're changing scale, you should let the viewer know that you've changed the scale. So I'm going to leave that box checked and just hit the green check, and there's my ISO view, and it's telling me that it's half scale. Now there's one other thing I want to do to the ISO view is I want to go up and I want to change it to a shaded view. And that's going to make it look more like my part studio part. Now, the nice thing about the ISO view is it doesn't have to be in line. Now, it does have to be up in this upper right-hand corner. I can't have it way down here or something, but it should be up in this upper right-hand corner. At some point, we're going to add dimensions to these, and I kind of like to have the ISO view a little bit out of the way of the dimensions, because the dimensions are all going to exist in here, and I don't want that to kind of like start to impede on that in any way. All right, so I've got that done. What do I need to do next? Well, the next thing I want to do is I want to show all the hidden lines. So in this view, there's hidden lines created by those holes. In this view, there's hidden lines created by this square column part. So to do that, all I got to do is scroll my mouse over the part view, right click it, and where it says show hide, go to show hidden lines, and that's going to populate those hidden lines. Now there's no hidden lines here because that's front view. Remember, that's part of the criteria, but there are over here. So I'm going to go show hidden lines here. All right, so now I've got all my hidden lines in. There's a couple more things I need to do. I need to show my center marks and my center lines. So to do that, let's go ahead and zoom in on this front view first. Up here in this top, there's some tools that I can use for that. So if I come down here, I can go to center mark and watch how easy this is. All I have to do is go up to the circle, right on the edge of the circle, click, and there's my center marks. All right, to do the center lines, it's a little bit more for that. Let me zoom in a little bit closer. So you'll notice that as I move my mouse around, my cursor around the circle, that right there, the shape changes. It goes from being an X to being more like a diamond. I'm going to click where it's a diamond, drag it straight across, diamond again, and there's my center line. So I just do the same thing in a vertical orientation. Oh, I guess I messed up. I don't think I clicked the first time. All right, and I'm just going to quickly go through and do these on the other ones. Pan down. Remember, you pan by right click and hold on your mouse. So easy with the mouse. And there's my center lines for there. Now I'm going to go ahead and zoom back out. Actually, I'm going to hit the F key and get back to the front view. And then I'm going to put my cursor right in the middle and use my scroll wheel to scroll in. And now watch how easy this is to get the center marks over here. If you'll notice, as I move my mouse up and down, there's no like changing of the icon. To do this, come over here to the center mark and then just drag straight across. Drag straight across, keep it straight. When you get to that line, click. It gives you that blue line again. There's a little perpendicular tangent there. Perfect. All right, do the same thing. Go from the center, find that blue line, click. See how it kind of snaps into place when you get close to that line? Watch. Drag it over. There's my line. See, I can get off of it a little bit. Find it again. When I get right about there, it snaps into place. And then snaps into place. All right, now back it up, hit the F key. All right, guys, that's it. That's it for this point. We haven't done dimensions yet. We'll get to that later. All right, so we got our hidden lines in, we got our center marks in, our center lines in, we got our three views, they're all in a line, got our ISO view and it's shaded. We're good to go. All right, thanks for watching, guys. Don't forget, like and subscribe.